Hey guys, welcome back.
We're back with another video.
Yay, and today we are finally getting around to talking about milestones again.
Yeah, we did one of these videos before and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So today we are back with 30-month-old milestones.
Yes. And we had planned on doing 2-year-old milestones, and that got away from us because it's been a really busy year.
Yeah.
But luckily, we found out that the CDC checklists have actually been updated to include not only a 15-month-old checklist for milestones, but also a 30-month milestones, which is perfect timing because we're at 2.5 years old. So we thought this would be a great opportunity to check up with you guys and let you guys know what we're up to and show you guys how the girls have been doing for the last few months.
So we're gonna tell you guys about the milestones, and we are gonna show you guys some examples from at home, and we're also excited because we just went on our first Disney vacation.
I'm so excited.
we just got back from a Disney cruise, and we went to Disneyworld.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to try to use some examples from Disney.
Yeah, and we cannot wait for you guys to check out our upcoming videos about our Disney cruise with the girls, and also about taking the girls to Disney World for the first time. You'll see which parks we stayed at, which really amazing Disney resort we stayed at, and how we liked cruising with the girls at 2.5 on a Disney cruise.
Yeah, so keep out a lookout for those videos. They're coming soon.
So as you guys know, we like to use these milestones as really just a personal checklist for us to make sure that the girls are on track developmentally. Having preemies, we always just kind of worried that, you know, developmental delay and other potential issues could be a problem, especially because they were such low birth weights. And that's really what got us interested in looking at the CDC checklist for developmental milestones. So these milestones, I always like to tell people, they're just kind of a guide. So for each of the kind of bullet points, so each year, 1 year, 15 months, 2 years, whatever, it's really kind of a goal for about 75% of kids. They should be meeting these checklist points. It doesn't mean anything if your child isn't doing all of these things. And I always like to recommend, as an OBGYN and as a mom, if you have any concerns that maybe your child isn't doing all of these things or doesn't seem to be doing them to the same level as the CDC checklist, make sure you talk about it with your pediatrician. In most cases, things are fine. But we've also learned that, you know, early intervention is the best way to go about managing some of the potential complications of prematurity or developmental delay.
Yeah, so check out the CDC website. They got a lot of good resources.
Yes.
Checklist, I think they got an app.
Mm-hmm. Yep, cdc.gov is what we usually use when we are looking for our milestones. Hi, Bella. She's up from her nap, so she wants to join in.
Yeah. All right. So we are going to go over the social and emotional milestones. The first one is plays next to other children and sometimes plays with them. We don't get to spend a lot of time with other children. The girls do a great job of playing with themselves. They are always playing with each other. The times that we've been out with other kids, they do play next to them a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, there's still a little bit, you know, sometimes they get a little scared, you know, going up to other people, but they, you know, playing at the playground, they like to play next to other kids.
Yes, I would agree with that, for sure.
Yeah. Shows you what she can do by saying, "Look at me." They are always willing to show you what they can do.
Yes.
They're always doing something new or pretending to do something, and always want to show you what all they can do. Follow simple routines when told, like helping to pick up toys when you say it's cleanup time. We're still working on this one. They do listen. They do understand when you're giving them directions, but they are also two. So sometimes you have to tell them multiple times when to do things. But we do. They clean up their toys every night. We try to anyway.
So I'm going to go through language and communication milestones. So our list starts with says about 50 words. I will say, I think our girls say probably at least 4 times that.
I'm going to Elsa. An apple juice. An apple juice inside. Apple juice inside.
It says 2 or more words together with one action word, like doggy run. They definitely are using full sentences at this point. They are very good at communicating what they would like. In most cases, they still experience some toddler frustration and can't get the words out. But in general, they're at the point now where they're using full sentences of multiple words.
I have a question for Mommy.
Where are your sisters? They're sleeping. Where are they? In their big girl bed. Good job. Names things in a book when you point and ask, what is this? So I think it's actually really funny. We just from starting to read to them their entire lives, now we get to a point where it's hard to read a book with them because the entire time they're like, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? And you're like, I just want to read the sentences. But they really get excited about being able to point out things that they recognize in books. Says words like I, me, or we. They are starting to use I, me, and we a little bit more. They like to use the word us and you guys a lot because we typically clump them together and say things like, oh, that's you guys in the picture. That's you guys in this video. And so now they'll say things like, we want to see you guys, which I think is really funny.
The next milestones are cognitive milestones. These are learning, thinking, and problem solving. So the first one is uses things to pretend, like feeding a block to a doll as if it were food. Our girls love to do this. They have a lot of babies. They have a lot of stuffed animals, and they are yes, they are very good at pretending.
Yes, they like to pretend to feed their babies, take them on walks in their strollers.
Yeah, they have cute little strollers they push around their babies in. They have little doctor kits with little doctor toys. They like to help make their babies feel better and give them shots and give them Band-Aids.
And they like to practice on each other. Practice changing diapers and feeding each other and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. The next one is show simple problem-solving skills, like standing on a small stool to reach something. So actually, just recently, we have our nuggets, which are the padded mats and the triangles, and the girls have recently discovered that they can carry the triangle around and use it to stand on things and grab things off of the counter. So they have definitely shown problem-solving skills.
Yes.
We're just working on when that is appropriate. Follows 2-step instructions like put the toy down and close the door. Yeah, I think we kind of talked about this one. The girls they're good about following instructions. You know, sometimes they don't always listen on the first time, but then we'll find them pretending how to do it later.
Yes. They will always repeat back what we've said, so we know that they've heard it multiple times and they know what it means because when they repeat it, they also repeat it in the correct context. So they're working on actually implementing the action steps.
The next one is shows he knows at least one color, like pointing to a red crayon when you ask which one is red. Our girls have always been pretty good with the colors. They know most of the major colors. They like to color with crayons. They like to paint. So yeah, they know pretty much all their colors.
So next up are movement and physical developmental milestones. So uses hands to twist things like turning doorknobs or unscrewing lids. I can absolutely without a doubt tell you that they have this skill down because they are constantly unscrewing the top to like their milk or their sippy cup, or opening doors to things that we would like them to stay out of. Take some clothes off by himself, like loose pants or an open jacket. But they are very good at taking off pants, not so great at taking off their shirts. They usually need a little bit of help with that. Jumps off the ground with both feet. They definitely are getting this skill down. They do a lot of jumping, and I think they're getting pretty good at it. They don't get that high off the ground, but they can jump. Turns book pages one at a time when you read to her. Absolutely. They do get a little bit excited and want to turn lots of pages at once, but they're really good at turning the pages for us.
All right, hopefully everybody enjoyed our video.
And again, don't forget, we have a couple of videos coming up about our trip to Disney World and our Disney cruise. And those are going to be really fun and exciting. And if you haven't already, make sure you like this video and hit the subscribe button to follow us for more great content.
Yep. All right, see you guys next time.